back, everyone. Today we are looking at a stock request, and it is for Alibaba Holdings. And I just want to start off at a weekly time frame because I see there was already heavy selling going on. I guess Mr. Munger decided to let go of his position. Regardless, we don't care. We're just going to go with what the chart tells us. So I am going to put a line right here. Consider this support. I'm also going to put in another line right here. That is the bottom of our sweet zone. I'm going to say if I was going to buy, I would like to buy it in that area. And then another trend line. And we're going to show you if this is a good time to buy or not by these simple points. I'm going to make this a green buy as well. Now, the reason why I'm putting in this trend line is because I'm assuming this asset is something that we want to buy. I don't know what's going on, why it's going down. I'm only going off what the chart is telling me. On a weekly time frame, this is in strong sell mode. It's clearly evident on the chart. We're being rejected off the 21. We're coming under this support line we just drew, okay? And this is what the previous peaks were from when Alibaba first came to market in 2016, okay? So people who bought in 2016 are officially feeling the pressure if they kept the position and never got off of it. Now they're officially underwater, and more than likely, no one would do that. Professional traders would have been out of this position near over here when the 21 and the 55 crossed. And then especially over here when we lost the 200. I mean, that's just a good sign like, hey, you might want to be careful, reposition, look at what's going on, wait for buying strength. All that occurred after that was just pure buying and selling, but the 21 EMA kept everything in check. Nothing ever got above the 21 EMA, and this is a weekly. Okay, guys? Now I'm going to show you a daily chart. On the daily, we are coming off of the 55, couldn't cross the 100 EMA, and we are being rejected, but it looks like we are coming into an area where people are trying to accumulate. This huge dump that occurred, what happened was there was a huge gap open. This gap open never got filled, and we're about to try to see if this gap is going to get filled or not. If it doesn't get filled, this is a professional gap open. This is a gap and go kind of scenario where they'll retrace it a bit to shake out all these original people who bought in at a good time, but the market makers will accumulate. They won't let this go too low, and they will accumulate from here and go up. And the reason why I'm only saying that this is a good time for it to turn around is due to the weekly coming into the levels that it did. Okay, that was a strong buy up on a weekly, and now we're retracing. We're just testing, hey, is this the bottom for real, or is this the bottom that we're going to start marking up the price from? It kind of looks like it's making an inverse head and shoulder right now too. But on a weekly, you're going to have to wait one whole week until Friday at 4 for a new candle. So we don't know what's going on. We just know this week price is volatile. We're going back to the daily. On the daily, we need to see how today is going to close. Right now, the market is just opened like an hour or so. We're going to see, are people going to defend this position or not? They need to see, hey, this is a good time to buy. If we can get a daily above this 21 EMA at around 108, I would say, hey, we have a potential bottom in. But until we can open and close a daily above there, I don't want to say that. I would say right now, if you are interested in this asset long term, you're getting a great discount. You had to wait almost 5-6 years to come back to this area. Now, what you can do is slowly dollar cost average and accumulate little by little, little by little. The lower it goes, buy double. Whatever you want to do, but you got to clearly understand you have to have a tight stop loss in this situation. I'm going to switch this into purple, pink, red. that should be a stop loss. If we're going under $58, under $60, you know that, hey, this might go a little bit more. We don't know where it wants to stop, but we're assuming, hey, this retrace is occurring. It had a huge dump. The dump got bought up really, really fast. Now this institution or this buyer is going to try to defend their price from it to ever go back lower here. If it goes under here, you just want to get out and wait. Be patient for the green to start showing itself. Aside from that, I can zoom in a little bit more on the 4 hour, and we can see on the 4 hour, the 21 just crossed over the 55. Okay, we are trying to see, is this low going to get defended? The low of the day, which is a little bit under $100. I would say be patient. If you want to dabble in this position, go for it. It's not a bad price. I mean, if you're a long-term investor, this is a discount that you can't get for 5 years, but be careful, slowly accumulate. If it goes down more, you need to make sure you have enough money to dollar cost average in. So start like less than 10% allocation if you're going to, and then slowly add. If your 10% allocation becomes profitable, take your profit, and you know that the 21 EMA is the first spot you want to get out. And then if it goes even higher, get out at the 100 and then get out at the 200. Just ladder your exit as you enter, ladder your exit as well. So be careful, everyone. This is what Baba is. I don't know if the news is trying to scare people out of positions like Charlie Munger selling, etc., etc., etc. All I know is this is a great entry area if you want to buy this asset long term. You might see this bleed for a few more days, a little bit down, down, down. But the point of the matter is you have your entry, you have your dollar cost average strategy booked, you have your exit, and you have a stop loss. So all you got to do now, risk management and allocation size, make sure you don't go too heavy right away. And when you do buy, make sure you have a clear stop loss in mind that you know you want to get out and you don't want to take any more loss. And just book that loss and just wait for the next trade. There's always another trade. There's no need to rush. There's always another trade. All right, guys. Talk to you soon.